Hey guys, what up, Charlie here, aka the Vegan Experiment, and for today I want to talk about longevity, but longevity especially linked to a vegan diet. Because I also did another video about longevity, I will post it in the description below, and also every study I will mention here in this video I will also post all the studies in the description below, so you can look that up for yourself if you want. So today I want to talk about longevity, and the thing that you need to know about longevity is it's pretty difficult to study that, because where do you get the people that want to be studied over several years, and where do you get people that are nutritionally savvy enough to write down everything that they eat, and so we can actually study what kind of factors are influencing their longevity. And also on the other side, you cannot study people for 80 years straight and just wait for them to die so you can actually study them. So what we do if you want to study longevity is basically that we look at key factors that tell us if these people will actually live longer or not. And one of these key factors is reactive oxidative stress. So if you have a lot of oxidative stress in your body, this means that your cells and especially also your DNA is getting damaged. So if you have a lot of oxidative stress, you will age faster. What actually studies have shown, what I said in another video, is if we restrict the calories of people, they will experience less oxidative stress, because oxidative stress gets actually produced if we metabolize a lot of calories, a lot of proteins, carbs and fats. But also what studies have shown is that if we just shorter our eating window, so if we do like something like intermittent fasting, instead of decreasing our calories, if you just do that, this also decreases oxidative stress. And now the interesting thing that I found in some studies is that if you just restrict your protein intake instead of your calories and shortening your eating window, then you will also produce less oxidative stress. And then if you look even further at that, you can see that there are two key amino acids that actually increase reactive oxidative stress. And one of these amino acids is methionine. And methionine is actually linked to a shorter lifespan and less oxidative stress, and also to cancer growth, because methionine provokes the body to increase his IGF-1 hormone levels. And IGF-1 is a hormone that helps cells to grow, but also cancer cells to grow. So cancer cells literally need methionine as a fuel to grow. So if you just decrease your methionine intake through your diet, you could actually live longer, that's what studies say, and you could decrease the risk of getting cancer. And where is methionine found the most? As you can think of, in animal products. So in milk, in meat, in fish, and also in eggs, and less in plant food. So vegan diets could decrease the risk of getting cancer and also increase your longevity by decreasing your reactive oxidative stress that your body is producing. Now on the other side, there's also another amino acid that is very interesting for that video, and this amino acid is the amino acid leucine. Leucine is also found mostly in animal products, and it's also called the anabolic amino acid. So always when you eat leucine, leucine produces an anabolic response in your body, so your body will also produce more insulin, more IGF-1, and also an enzyme that is called mTor. It's kind of a kinase in English, I guess you pronounce it like that. And mTor is also linked to cancer growth, to cell proliferation, to growth in general, but also to cancer growth. So if you have high mTor levels, the risk of having cancer and to let this cancer cell grow is also increased. And leucine is actually provoking this mTor response. So as you can see, the amino acid leucine and the amino acid methionine both are linked to cancer growth and to a shorter lifespan. how do you actually decrease the amount of leucine and the amount of methionine in your diet? There are 3 ways to do that. 3 ways. The first is to just restrict your caloric intake in general. And to be honest, I mean, who wants to do that? I don't want to decrease my caloric intake. I really like to eat. The second one is to decrease your protein intake. You could just do that. Or the third way to do that is to eat more plant-based protein sources instead of animal protein sources. So the only thing you could do after watching that video is eating more plant-based protein sources instead of animal-based protein sources to increase your lifespan and to decrease the risk of getting cancer. So what I can like suggest you is, instead of eating meat, dairy and eggs, stuff like that, eat more like you know, like almond milk or rice milk instead of milk. That's like the thing that I'm doing, or I did in the past when I was like transitioning. Or what you can also do, like eat more beans and lentils, or if you go to the gym, eat like a plant-based protein shake that is based on pea or on rice instead of like a whey or dairy based protein shake. So then you will be sure to have less leucine and less methionine in your diet, and also less oxidative stress as a result. So how I put all these things into practice is pretty simple. I slowly transitioned to an intermittent fasting schedule. So instead of eating all my calories during the whole day, I don't eat breakfast right now, and I don't eat before sleep, because that's the way how I feel. Like I feel good. I mean, you should really look what fits for you, but I'm doing that. I'm on an intermittent fasting schedule and I'm on a vegan diet, so I can still eat as many calories as I want, because right now I'm going to the gym, I want to gain weight, and also enough protein. But instead of animal proteins, I eat plant-based proteins to keep my methionine and leucine levels quite low. So yeah guys, this was my video. I know it's kind of interesting and really information dense topic. I will link all the studies in the description below if you guys want to look it up. If you have any questions, if you have any problems that are coming up after hearing that information, let me know in the comments below. I'm really open to help you guys. And as always guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for every comment, for every share, and even for every donation on Patreon. A lot of people actually donated something, so thanks to you guys. I will put the link down below. So if you want to know more about that topic guys, about the topic in general, because I'm reading a lot of studies, as you know, subscribe down below and support the channel so I know that you are interested. And yeah, as always, thanks a lot for watching guys, and don't forget to stay on the rise. Peace.